you all for being here.
Okay, we're here with Wabash, the 2025 Foreverlawn Bowl champions. We're here with Wabash head coach Jake Gilbert. Jake, if you could please introduce your players.
Yeah, so Quinn Scholler, senior left tackle, Jackson Gilbert, sophomore quarterback, Gavin Rupert, senior inside linebacker, TJ Alexander, senior wide receiver. So the seniors are our three captains. Jackson just played today. So.
Just played, yeah, 303 yards, just played.
So Coach, Wednesday on your show, you said last year we probably didn't take this game quite as seriously as we should have.
Sure.
And you lose on a last-second field goal. Clearly you took it a little more seriously today, and you win on a two-point conversion and a fantastic drive by Jackson and the offense, and a big stop by the defense to set up that final drive. What was the difference today for this football team?
Yeah, I mean, we wanted a great end for these seniors. These seniors have been extraordinary. I took over last year during this week. We were kind of candid with last year's seniors that, hey, you're welcome to play, but we're not going to play you as much as we typically would. We're going to get a look at some younger guys, and just being new to the program, that was our first week together. And, you know, we probably should have won a game. I don't know, but long story short, we didn't. And so this year, you know, obviously coming off a loss to a rival, it's tough. We had to get up off the mat, and you know that makes it difficult. We had some injuries. We had about 6 guys out who would normally be out here, and we had to fight through some adversity. And I'm just so proud of all of our guys for wanting to finish it. You know, and so even a couple of these seniors here who are extraordinary players who couldn't suit up today. I mean, they were here as leaders, and all week they just helped us. And so I just thought the difference was we truly outworked and outloved our way to a 1-point win as time was expiring, because that's who we are.
Man, overall, you're down 24-7. League gets away from you. How does this leadership group keep that momentum going on the sideline to keep you guys positive and turn this around and end up winning this thing at the end? What are you guys doing as leaders to turn that around?
I think the message is just to keep chopping wood, just keep going, and you know, eventually things will go in our favor as long as we just keep playing hard. So, you know, eventually something in that fourth quarter had to go our way. So, I just knew if we just kept going and just kept playing as hard as we possibly could, and then something would fall our way, and then you know, Jackson makes a great throw at the end. But I think it's just a message to keep going. Like, don't stop, We had all the momentum, and then they had all the momentum, and then it'd be easy for a team to kind of quit there, you know. So, I'm proud of us for just keep going, and we finally flipped it with about 0 seconds left on the clock. It was very cool. So.
Yeah, question. First and foremost, congratulations to you guys, and what I think is the greatest game in the OpenDorse Bowl Series to date. You know, with that win, so congratulations, seniors. If you could think about this past year and what this win means, and then just to cap this season with your brothers and those memories that you made this year.
I'll take this one. It's definitely a bittersweet ending, but it's definitely good to be able to end it the way we did, especially after last week. I know everyone took that very, very hard. So it's awesome to be able to cap off senior year for me, Quinn, and Roop, be able to go out on a high note like we did, and just so proud and thankful to be able to lead these group of guys and be able to play with them too. So, yeah.
Quinn, talk a little more about that. How important is a game like today after a game like the Monon Bell, where we all know how much emotion, how much effort Wabash and DePaul players put into that game, to have a chance to bounce back, to play in this OpenDorse Championship Bowl Series, to play in the Foreverlawn Bowl. How important was it to be able to come back and get a chance to end your careers on a win?
I think the importance of being able to play this game is it kind of teaches us, like, as men, to be able to bounce back. Like, even though if you fall down, you got to get back up. Even if they beat you, they can't break you. Just like Coach said, like, all this week was about was getting our head off the mat, making sure that we were ready to prepare for this team the right way, and not with like kind of like our heads hanging down. But this is also like good for the team coming in for next year. Like, this sets up the next year's team to kind of see, like, all right, like, even though like what happened last week happened. We were able to bounce back and get a major win like this. That kind of speaks like the culture of our team, especially heading into next season.
Okay, Jackson, you played in some big games. You played in state championships at Lucas Oil Stadium. What was it like on that final drive to lead the team down and to get that touchdown that then set up the two-point conversion play?
It was surreal. It was honestly one of the most tense, but also just courageous and flow state moments that I've probably had in my career. Like, everything was hinged on that drive, and we knew it. And we got to fourth down at least 3 times in that drive where it's convert or game over. Anytime we needed to play, our receivers stepped up big time. We pretty much only passed the ball in that drive, and it worked. Slowly but surely, we got it down there, and then a gutsy call on the 2-point conversion that I was really excited to hear called in the huddle, and I knew it was going to work, and we got it in and won the game, and it was one of the best feelings ever, running on and off that field after that conversion.
Okay, Jake, you don't get to be a coach anymore. Talk about how proud you are of that guy as your son.
Oh, very proud. I'm proud of him as a leader. He and our starter Brandon Campbell has had an excellent year. He's a great player. Out with a mild concussion, so just next man up. My belief in him is really strong because I've seen him do it for so many years. And I've seen him do it as a little kid. I've seen him do it in high school. I've seen him wait his turn and win big games. And like in the end of the day, I've only seen him literally lose about 3 times as a starter and win more than I could ever count. So I thought he would lead us on that drive because I've seen him do it. His senior year in high school, we went 11-2, and we were losing in the fourth quarter 9 of those games. So I think he's just a little bit better down the stretch. And so I was pretty confident. I'm very proud of him.
Question for Coach, right there at the end. Any thought of just tying it up, trying to win it in overtime, or was it, we're going for 2 no matter what here?
Well, we gotta get this other game going.
Well, we appreciate it.
Our sponsors in Foreverlawn Bowl, like, hey, love y'all, you gotta get going. So, I asked Coach Gillen at the beginning of the drive, I said, hey, you have a good 2-point plan? He said, yeah. I'm like, okay, we're gonna drive down and score, we're gonna go for 2 to win. And then we told the defense on the sideline, like, that's what was gonna happen. Kind of walk by faith, not by fear here, and I trust our coaches. He told me he had a good play, and I believed him. Basically, we just saw one of the best quarterback performances of all time, because Cole Dickerson was 1 for 1 with his score right there. You can't do much better. So that was awesome, and I loved it. I'll never forget it.
And that play beat us in practice.
Yes, we didn't see it. I called the defense. So yeah, that worked against our defense earlier, literally about 3 days ago.
Gavin, take me through your career. You're graduating now as the 5th leading tackler in Wabash College history, and there are some names that the guy on the end knows, that has seen play football, and your name's right there with them. I mean, what has this career at Wabash meant to you?
Man, what a tough question.
I'm gonna make it easy.
Yeah, TJ kind of said it, but it's definitely bittersweet. Like, I'm so happy, but at the same time, it's like I want to ball and lay on the ground because I know this is the last time I'll put the pads on, So, but Wabash is a special place. So, I mean, I want to have it any other way, regardless of the outcome of last week or the last 3 years, or last year in this game even. Yeah, I just want to have it any other way. Like, I love these guys. It's been a pleasure to lead, with these two, and proud of Jackson for coming in and getting the job done today. And I just really love that senior class. We're tight. A lot of people don't know the amount of work that went into, like, the past year, the kind of conversations we've had to have with each other and just tell the truth and be honest about things, and improving the program that way. So, it's awesome to be 5th leading tackler, but I'm just more proud that we finished out with the win as seniors, and how blessed I am to have a career like I've had here, so.
So like these guys left it better than they found it, and they advanced the program, not just because we went 9-2, not just because we won a bowl game. But that's the short-term stuff that people see, like what he talked about. Well, the hard work we really did, these guys here did on leading and culture building, has been pretty dramatic, in my opinion. And their buy-in, they didn't ask for a new coach. They didn't ask for that. But their buy-in, so really the legacy for me, we had a great year, 9-2, Foreverlawn Bowl champions. Man, I'm gonna be bragging forever about this season. But the real legacy is the foundation they built moving forward from a leadership and culture standpoint.
Coach,
They're legends in that way.
got a question for you vis-a-vis, I call it conferences. Johanna Northern people said they were the first team out in the playoffs, that one more team was in, they were going to be. You knew that coming into this game. We knew where we stood last week at the Monon Bell in terms of when you're in, and if you don't win, you could be out. Based on what you've seen today, what you felt in the postseason, what's your assessment of NCAC football as it sits now, and what's your feeling about how the playoffs are selected?
Well, it's not random. In any system of playoff selection is going to have some hiccups that people who are left out aren't happy about. In the end of the day, I know if we win them all, we make it. And you know what? Ohio Northern's coach told me the same thing. They were the first team out, and really, if Capital would have beaten Wilmington, if Wilmington would have beaten Capital, they would have made it, or something like that. You know what? I'm just trying to get us up and move down. So, tell me where we're playing. We'll be happy to play. We have tremendous respect for the OAC. For us, the third place finisher to win today against the second place finisher in the OAC, I think is, tip of the cap to our conference, and happy to represent our conference. Carrie's in here somewhere probably. Carrie does a phenomenal job just leading our conference. I just want to throw that out there, and I'm proud of Wabash. But today, we did talk about, we are proud to represent the North Coast in this game, and proud to get this win for our conference.
Any other questions? Okay, congratulations again to Coach Gilbert.
Thank you all.
That's mine.
There's going to be a section when you were taking the picture, your back of your head is all you can see.
No, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Gavin. John Kersey.
Nice to meet you.
Need you for a minute.
Okay.
Just stand here. Don't worry about the camera. Here's why I wanted to talk to you. Coach has a good story.
Okay.
So I'm going to send him a text message and ask him. I had a great opportunity to talk to your dad and your mom.
Yeah.
Yep. I know how tough things are for you.
Great spots. All right.
All I want to do is put on the audio so they'll save you some time.
Okay.
Fifth leading tackler, Walton.
Yeah.
Tackler of the game today. Coach talked about the program, leaving the program in much better hands.
Sure.
Do you feel that way too, and how do you feel about your brothers and you?
I mean, absolutely. I think I definitely feel that way. I'm proud that we've, may not have won the Monon Bell Game this year, which we all know is very important to Wabash College, but I'm proud to say that I'm confident that our senior class led in a way that the culture's improved. And I just think that the whole program's improved. And I think, this win especially too puts the team in a good spot for next year to grow from my perspective.
You won what, maybe 5 games at Greenwood?
Yeah, maybe.
Time there, I saw that, some stories about that.
Yeah.
And maybe you lost, I don't know, maybe 6 or 7 at Wabash, not a lot.
Not many.
How does that?
Some people call that luck.
Some part of that winning team format.
Yeah, definitely neat. My freshman year at Wabash in 22, when we went 7-3, that was disappointing for all Wabash fans and the people associated with Wabash. But to me, that was the greatest season ever. I've never been above 500 in high school, so yeah, definitely grateful to play for a winning program. And never won the big one when I was here, but got lots of fun wins and memorable moments. So.
This is a big one.
And this is awesome.
This is a memorable moment.
Very memorable.
You played your heart out.
Appreciate it. Thank you, sir.
What I was obviously what I was seeing. So.
Yeah.
What's next for you?
Not sure yet. We'll get there.
What are you majoring in?
I'm psych major, business minor. I know. Not 100% sure. Been trying to
TJ. Oh, TJ. Nice game.
Been trying to get through this season and then, focus on jobs and everything in the future, start next week. So, not 100% sure, but we're going to get there soon.
Hey, thanks, man.
I appreciate it, sir. Thank you.
Always.
Always. Yes, it does.